Hello, 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 hello. It's Monday. Let's start the day. Hello, hello, good hello, everyone. It is time to start the day. It is Monday. Can y'all believe it? It's already October. Hello, hello, hello to everyone. You guys, today I am giving free readings. I've been giving free readings for like the past 3 days. So I'm going to move forward with that. However, even though these readings are 100% free to you, I am still using my energy. So if you would like to energetically share with me, I am accepting donations to my Cash App, which is Goddess Revival 3333. But if you have a question today that you would like answered, go ahead and leave your question in the comment section. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. If you have a question and you would like that question answered by way of me using Intuitive Tarot, please leave your question in the comment section. Okay? Today I'm going to be using, I don't even know the name of these cards. Let me get that information for you. How was everyone's weekend? I, Nicole, and We Trust. Oh, Colleen, does Mel think of me, miss me, and will we ever speak again? My heart of hearts is saying no. My heart of hearts is telling me that it's because one of you is going to move on. All right? And if you find out that he's moved on, please do not distract him. And we're going to wish the same. Like, if you move on, we're going to hope that Mel doesn't distract you either. Or I don't want to say him, because it could be Melanie and not like Mellow, right? But again, I say all that to say, I don't see it in my mind's eye that you guys will. I will pull some cards for you. Today I'm going to use the cards Mahogany Tarot. They are a company. I purchased them on Etsy. The owner's name, I believe it's Kashira. But I'll show you guys the cards. So it's just like the Rider-Waite, but the characters are of color. There are people. Okay, so let me go ahead. I clean the cards. I'm gonna do a clean shuffle for you though, Colleen. Okay, sorry y'all, I'm in my living room today. I didn't even expect to come on this morning, but I was just like, I told Spirit that whenever they speak, I'm going to act. And so they told me to come on. And so I'm here. So forgive me. I'm in my pajama top. I'm in the living room. I was watching my YouTube videos. I was doing my thing. I got the call to come on, so I did. So I'm just going to pull from the top of the deck, okay, Colleen? And you're getting the Two of Cups, which basically means that there is a new relationship coming. All right? So be open to that. And have the strength, please, to not call Mel. All right. So with this, see how there's this lion right here? I take that as being like the strength and courage to not contact that person and allow new love to come into their life as well as to your life. All right. Welcome everyone. Am Apple user. I think it's Dana LP. Colleen, if that helped, please let me know if it resonates with you, okay? Definitely him. LOL, I won't distract. I'm too prideful. I feel you on that. I feel you. Again, you guys, give excuse me. Please leave your question in the comment section. If you have a question today. And if by any chance you leave a message and I do not answer you right away, please just leave it again. All right? All right, Christina. She's asking, does Brayden like me? He's giving me mixed signals. What's going on right now? He likes you, but he likes her, and her too. So the mixed signals aren't even about you. It's kind of like he's forgetting who the hell he's talking to. That Brayden. Does Brayden have freckles? I feel like he has freckles, or used to have something. There might have been like a picture you saw of him when he was little, and he has freckles. One card fell out. We got the Knight of Pentacles. So from that card, I see that like with the Knight of Pentacles, he seems like he really has it going on. And that, you know, it's not necessarily that he may be wealthy, but maybe he comes from wealth. But he's headed in that direction to be in that same, you know, line of work, or that same like go-getter mentality, right? Again, abundance doesn't always just reflect financials and like wealth. It could just be like health, passion, love, all that good stuff. Okay, where did the card go? So with this Knight of Pentacles, when it comes to Brayden, I think that if something were to ever come to pass, it's because you are going to tell him how you feel. Like he's just doing his thing and having a good time. And if you want to get what you want, you're going to have to speak up and let him know. Okay? All right, if you left a donation, I saw something come up on my Cash App, and I thank you so much for that. I thought I just saw the name. Shelly B, thank you. Or, hello, Andrea, I donated. Will I be able to leave K and R alone this time? I'm trying to detox. K and R? I don't know if those are people or if it's a substance. I'm hoping that it's not a substance, because when I heard the K, I got that crocodile. And if you're trying to detox, or maybe you're trying to detox from two people, I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're just going to pull a card. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. Even if it seems like it's not in your favor, please know that in the moment, it may not seem like something favorable, but all things will always work out in your favor. I'm just going to pull from the top. We got the Knight of Cups. Whenever I see cups, it's always like my abundance flows over. So with the Knight of Cups and what I'm feeling from this particular card is that if you just stay steadfast, meaning that if you are truly disciplined and you stay focused on what you want, you know, focused on how you're going to fill up your cup, how you're going to move forward, alright, I'm going to show you something. On his, like, cloak or garb here, there's little red fish. Red is the color of action. Fish is the color, or fish is like Pisces. Fish can also represent going, you know, following the flow of the river while you're going down the stream. Okay? So, I am encouraging you to stay focused on what your goals are. Stay focused on your temple. Okay, whether if that is, you know, anything that you're putting into your body, that includes what you eat, that includes what you're listening to, so the music you're listening to, the podcasts that you're listening to, what you're drinking, who you are allowing to enter your body, right? Many people are carrying STDs, which is, you know, adulting demons. Okay, if you feel me, you feel me. So just stay focused on you. If you want to detox, and focus on the detox. Focus on keeping yourself clean. All right. If that helps, please let me know that it resonates in the comment section. I'm gonna go back up, y'all, to make sure that it didn't miss anyone. Alright, Colleen, I'm glad that that helped you. I talked about Braden. Terry, will Mason move next year or stay with me? Why do I feel like Mason is a child? I get very childish, immature energy from this person. I'm being told to switch decks. So I'll be using the Ancestors Tarot by Street Priestess. Yep, by Street Priestess. Okay. Will Mason move next year or stay with me? Spirit, please let her know. Okay, what did we get? The King of Pentacles. This is the Ancestry deck that's giving homage to the Gullah Geechee community in South Carolina. What up, fam? Alright, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Mason, with the energy that I was getting from him about being immature or like just having childlike energy. If he moves in a year or not, or if he stays with you, that's not really like the issue or like the main concern. The main issue is this person mature enough to like move on or move out rather. And I'm only saying that because the energy that I'm picking up from Mason is very like childlike, as if like maybe this is someone going from high school to college, or like they're graduating from college, like they're transitioning to another like place in their life. Work on setting some goals with Mason. Whatever is decided, some goals need to be put in place, and they needs to be working on goals. That's so funny. Okay, so I was kind of getting my goals together, right? And so I want to share with you something called SMART goals, all right? These are goals where you can be specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time bound. I want you to look that up on your own time and figure out how Mason can implement some goal setting in his lifestyle now before the time comes and Mason is supposed to move out. Okay? Let's see. Tony, will me and Ione ever have a daughter? Oh, I just got the butterflies in my tummy. Like your daughter's already here. I don't know if maybe you are with child now, or either like there's a spirit of a child with you. Hey Fel, what's going on? We talked a few days ago. Do you need another general reading? Are you sure? I feel like there's already feminine energy within your area, Tony. Okay? Let me shuffle this one more time. I'm feeling like there's gonna, like, I'm feeling like whoever carries the child is really going to have to, like, rest. If one of you is a workaholic and you're the one that decided to carry the child, you're gonna have to rest. Like, I feel like you're one of you is not gonna realize what a toll is put on your body, how much energy is used to bring in a girl. So if you're used to having boys, it's a totally different world. Girls, this girls, and not to talk badly about us, but when we come through, and we're taking and we're snatching all the energy, all the water, we're taking everything. That's what I feel like. So whoever is carrying this child is going to have to rest and calm down a whole lot. Like, if you're used to going at 75%, you need to drop that all the way down to 10. Okay? All right, but let me just pull a card for you real quick just so that we can clarify what I've been saying. I'm going to pull from the top because nothing jumped out. So we got the Empress, which is the maternal and nurturing major arcana card. And from this card, it also... All right, so like in the Rider-Waite, in this one, it's not showing, right? But in the Rider-Waite deck, the Empress is pregnant. The Empress is... like, you know, the queen mother, right? Mother, okay? She's very nurturing. She's very insightful. She is... when I see this, because of the blue, I'm like, she is Yemaya, okay? So yeah, I do see that there is a feminine energy around y'all. If you're not already, like, with child, whoever is carrying the child needs to rest. They need to bring it all the way down and do the thing. Everything's going to be gravy. Don't worry. All right, Brianna, if you're here, will me and my ex get back together? You don't want to get back with your ex. You don't want to. Like, deep down inside, in your heart center, you're like, damn, I'm glad that's over. Real talk. Real talk, but we'll pull a card. You don't want to get back with that fool. Like, you do not. But I'll pull a card for you because you asked. But go ahead and ask me another question. Like, something that you really want to know that you already deep down do not, feel. All right, Ten of Cups. You don't want your ex back. You're looking for stability. You're looking for a happy home. This is the Ten of Cups, which basically is like saying, we made it, right? We're out of the darkness. We're into the light. We made it, family, spouses, kids, full food, right? All of this is just full of food, wealth, abundance, all of that. We made it. Okay. And the next question. You're welcome. Miriam, will Alex and I ever get into a relationship? Let me pick up my other cards for this. Shelby, you said both keep coming in and out. I'm over it. Men, I think okay, I already answered your question about you wanting the detox. Okay. Will Alex and I get into a relationship? Miriam, if you're still here, I'm answering your question right now. I'm going to do you a clean shuffle. I feel like alright, just flow with me on this, alright? What I'm sensing is that y'all do get back together, but you're gonna be like, I changed my mind, homie. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. It seems like things are not like you're thinking it was gonna be like one way just based off of how your relationship is now, but really like there's a complete like change 360. Like it's some weirdo stuff happens and you're gonna be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, right? It's not narcissistic energy or anything like that. Like he doesn't like, it's not that he necessarily changes, but more of Alex's personality and habits come out, and you're not into that. Ooh, we got a lot that came out. That's way too many, but I will take the one that came on the top, which is the Three of Swords. All right, so the Three of Swords usually just means that there's some type of heartbreak, there's some type of burden, something that you're going to need to get over. So in the event that you do get in a relationship with Alex, like just know that there's going to be many times where you will be uncomfortable and you're going to want to like not be in the relationship. So maybe try whatever y'all are doing right now, like just being friends, like just try that for a little while longer, because right now he has his mask on, I would recommend this to anyone who's listening right now. When you're just meeting someone, before you deep dive into any type of relationship, go through all 4 seasons. Go through all 5 seasons, right? So you're going to want to go through summer, fall, winter, and springtime and broke time, right? When that fool doesn't have any money, man or woman, whatever they claim as their gender, when that person does not have any money, you're definitely going to want to know how they are going to act and respond to the world. Okay, like, are they angry, or do they get like super focused on getting that paper? Like, all 5 seasons, okay? Summer, fall, winter, spring, broke. All right, I hope that resonates with you, Miriam. Please leave me a comment. And I hope it helps as well. Okay, so Fel, you want a general reading? I didn't want to have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like it's not me coming through right now, but it's okay. And you know who I'm speaking to, because I'm about to pull some cards for you. But if you want to send a donation, even if it is only $1, I think we spoke the last time and you did a general, right? It's all an energy exchange, sweetie. Goddess Revival 3333 on Cash App. Alright, so I'm going to pull for you a general. Pulling from the top because nothing fell out. Okay, so we have the Empress here. Now, the Empress in the Rider-Waite tarot, right, is very highly intuitive, Venus energy, roses, love, compassion, but she's giving you all the knowledge of like spirit. So I'm going to say this. Over this weekend, you've been pondering about something that you've been wanting to do, or you've been wanting to like start working on, maybe some type of like hobby or like a project around the house. So the thing is with that, hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. So the thing is with that, you've been putting the project off for so long, you're not even sure if you really want to do it anymore, but just go ahead and do it. Work on the project, do whatever it is that you want it to do. Because like this time, in like 6 months, you're going to be at a position where you're like, oh, I really am glad that I did that, because there's going to be something going on within your life where this work that you do, this project, is gonna fulfill something, or like a lot of people are gonna see it and they're gonna love it. Like maybe it might turn into like a business for you, but that's what I'm getting from that. Okay, Leah Taylor, you want a general? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to pull from the top, okay? I do not do reversals. I do flips. Alright, so you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Now, swords represent air. Being very, like, you know, how I see it is like you take your sword and you're swinging it around your head, right? Very intuitive. How she's standing, or sitting really, with her hand out is like, come, please tell me your problems. Please tell me what's going on. I'm here to listen to you. I am logical, right? So with that, I need to tell you, and please don't think I'm coming for you, but sometimes like you're really emotional and you need to chill out. Like everything is not you're okay. Everything is not that serious, and sometimes your emotional reactions to the situations are like too much. Tone it down a little bit. Also, you need to start working on learning how to control your emotional reactions. Like, don't react based off of your emotions. React based off of what your true thought is. Okay? You're very, very much like in your heart, and you need to shoot some of that energy up to your third eye. But it's beyond like your third eye. It's like your higher self. Like there's a disconnect, and you think about your words and think about your actions, or think about the consequence of your words and your actions before you just start saying stuff. Okay? Alright. I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if that resonated. If it doesn't, then it might be something that happens like in the near future. Alright. Jocelyn, is my crush involved in a third party? Okay, so your crush, what I'm feeling, is involved with someone, but they're not the third party. Like, you're the third party. Like, it's your crush, then this other person, and then it's you. Your crush, it seems as if they're not really like checking for you. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that it's your crush talking to somebody at the bar at the club. The bar is like this dark, like it's dark in the club, but there's like these neon blue lights, and you're like walking through the club, and you connect eyes with this person, and they look at you and they totally ignore you as if they don't know who you are. And they kind of like turn their back so that they can't see you as you walk by. So that is my indication that that person, like I said before, like is not checking for you. And you're the third person. Like your feelings might just be a little bit more stronger than that person's feelings. Okay, we're going to just pick from the top. You got the Ten of Wands. So basically what that means is that you are like carrying a lot of burdens. There's a lot of things that you're holding on to, and it's not necessary for you to do that anymore. In regards to your question, it could represent that this struggle that you're going to, the struggle that you're like going through, you're purposefully going through a struggle of like love, because you think that like love is supposed to be hard or painful, something. And I'm getting excuse me, it seems like it's something that might be like passed down generationally. The struggle love, like it's just something that you've always witnessed and that you've seen. But now at this point, at this stage of the game, it's time to let go of all that. Let go of all those burdens. Let go of all those things that were taught to you. And truly question if you really believe that what you know to be true is really true. Okay, like, yeah. I don't know if maybe you've always seen your mom like have really hectic relationships, and so you just thought that that was normal, but it's not. It's not normal. Okay? I hope that helps, and if it resonates with you, please leave a message or leave a comment in the comment section. All right, thank you. What's another way to send you something? My Cash App was compromised. Oh, you can send me something through PayPal. You can send it to, I think it, yeah. So my PayPal, which is the Goddess Revival 3333 at Gmail. Okay. Leah Shakur, can I get a love reading? Of course, doll, you can get a love reading. Is there a specific question, or do you just want a general? Please leave that information in the comments. Quad Zero said, preach. Don't let your emotions control you. You are speaking the truth. Can you do a reading for me? My name is Soy. Sir, sure, Soy. Do you have a question, or do you want a general? Leah, I'm thinking you want... Okay. Aaliyah. Are Jaden's intentions genuine? Let me ground myself on that one really quick. I'm out of water. No. Are Jaden's intentions genuine? Alright, I'm going to say this. I don't even have to pull a card, but I'm going to pull a card anyway because that's what I'm here for, right? But honestly, Aaliyah, like, you know that Jaden would probably lay down in a puddle of water so that you can have something dry to walk on, okay? The thing is that you are doubting yourself and you're not following your intuitions because of past relationships that you thought were for you and they ended up not being for you, not realizing that they were for you because they taught you some type of lesson. Okay, it taught you either your self-worth, it taught you either what you would not compromise or do in a relationship, or what you would not accept. It taught you to set certain boundaries, whatever the case may be. All right, so you girl, for right now Jaden is it, but we're gonna pull a card and see what it says. Now, nothing is flying out, so we're just going to pick up from the top, okay? Alright, so we got the Three of Swords. Now, you guys know that the Three of Swords is a card for heartbreak, but in this case, I am not feeling like Jaden is going to purposely, like, break your heart or have necessary, have ill will. What I see is that there may have been 3 people before Jaden that broke your heart and caused all of this rain, like all this rain in the storm. They're the ones that caused the confusion. But just sit with yourself and listen to your intuition and go with it. Okay? If that resonates with you, please let me know, and I hope that helps. All right, Michaela, if you're still there, you're asking, can I have a free reading? I have no money to give. The readings are free, but you can send a donation. All right? Do you need a mod right now? I'm not busy. I was thinking general reading when you're ready. Of course, I don't want other energies affecting. Okay. So yeah, I probably could use a mod. I don't even know how to ask or if you need to ask. So if you're still on the line and you're willing to help out, that'd be super amazing. I appreciate that. Okay, Michaela, you're asking, What's happening between me and God? God is waiting. So, real talk, God, the creator, the, supreme architect, is always with us. God is omnipresent. God is waiting. What I'm seeing is that you're not really sure how to develop a relationship with God. And it's kind of funny because it's like you're sitting there, you're praying to God or having this conversation to God, like, oh God, what should I do? How can I get closer to you? Da 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 da. And you keep talking and you're not listening for the word. You're not listening for God to tell you what you need to do. You like have this prayer, this conversation, but you're not sitting there, in silence or in peace with an open heart to hear something back. So God is just waiting for you to be quiet. What I'm getting is a parent. Okay, so what I see is a child asking their parent 1,511 questions, and every time the parent goes to answer, they're like, but then the child keeps talking or keeps asking more questions. So I would encourage you to be patient and just listen. Listen for the word. Even if, say you're like, oh God, please talk to me, and you're feeling like you don't hear God talking, and sometimes they put in the movies or whatever for drama. But in my opinion and in my belief, when God talks to you, it's not some loud booming voice coming out like thunder, right? It's this peaceful, calm and loving voice speaking to you as if it were like the most lovingest parent that you could ever have in your whole entire life, right? Very, very nurturing, very kind, very loving, like just peace and sense, like a sense of just all knowing, like the all, right? If you ever read the Kabbalion, read the Kabbalion, that'll make more sense to you. So, yeah. So just listen, still your mind as much as you can, and just sit and be patient and listen. And what I was saying is that if you feel like you can't hear what's being said to you, then ask to be put in alignment with some type of synchronicity, right? Whether if it's angel numbers, or maybe you come across some type of TV show or a book that really resonates with you, then that could be the information that you're looking for. All right? All right, thank you, Michaela. My glasses, you guys, if you are interested in these glasses, I am affiliated with Zenni Optical. You can find this information in my profile. Click on that link, XYZ, and go ahead, go all the way down to affiliate links, and you're going to see where it says purple cat eye glasses. They have multiple colors, but yeah, you can get them through Zenni Optical. And I believe the frames were like, at the time when I bought these frames, they were on sale for, I think, $10.99. So, oh, and the star necklace, thank you. I got that from my father bought it for me because he always calls me Star. It's one of my favorite symbols. Alright, so Soy, if you're still there, I would love to give you your general reading. I want to go with these other ones. One fell out. It was the Eight of Swords. I'm going to pull another one. With the Eight of Swords, that card is about, you know, like, let's say you've put yourself in a situation and you're not realizing that you can get yourself out of it. Like, you don't realize how much power you have to change the course. But let's pull one more card. Alright, and I'm going to pick from the top. That is the Fool. So we know that the Fool within the tarot, the Fool is on a journey of new life, of self-discovery. Okay, so what I want to say to you is that while you're on this journey, please don't forget that you have the ability to co-create with the universe or with God or with the Supreme Architect, like whatever title you resonate with. And just because you're in situations now does not mean that you cannot do something. Take one step, if even, you know, just a small inkling of a change that you can create within your own life to move you forward, to help you transition, to help you transform, so that you can get what you want. My spirit team is like, just be simple. Tell him, get what he wants. Make the change so that you can get what you want. Okay? I hope that helps. Please let me know if you are, please let me know if that resonates with you, okay? Need to have an understanding with your mods. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm kind of like hesitant. I need to figure that all out. So if you guys are interested in being a mod, please send me a DM. Follow me and send me a DM. And then we can kind of have a discussion about what I am expecting and who to block and who not to block and all of that good stuff. All right? Okay. Oh. Alright, so I did your general. Thank you, Michaela, for acknowledging my insight. And I'm peaceful. Thank you. Miranda Nicole, you're pretty. Thank you. Soy says, I'm always getting the Fool. That's okay, though. The Fool is the beginning of the journey. It's not anything bad. I mean, maybe they just, like, maybe they could have gave him a different name, like Jason. I don't know. But they called him the Fool, right? Because we're like, when you're in that Fool stage, you're just kind of like, all right, let's go, let's try it, let's do it, you know. All right, great. I'm so thankful that it resonates with you. Someone asked me, what are Jaden's intentions towards me? I left the live. Okay, so Aaliyah, I had answered and I said to you that you need to follow your intuition, and you know that Jaden is the type of person that would lay down in the like mud for you in order for you to like not get your feet wet and dirty. Okay, the card that I pulled was the Three of Hearts, which does mean that there's some type of heartbreak, but in your case I was seeing that it was 3 relationships prior to this relationship with Jaden that caused the heartbreak and the sorrow. So in the card for the Three of Hearts, you know, there's a red heart, there's 3 swords going through it, and in the background there's like this horrible rainstorm. Okay, so those prior 3 relationships are the ones that caused you to feel as if you could not trust your intuition, right? You may have been feeling like, what did I say? You may have been feeling as though, like, I see it in my head. Oh, you thought those relationships were for you, but then because they went so poorly, you were like, "Oh, they weren't for me. I can't trust my intuition. I thought they would be good," but you're not realizing that you had to have those relationships. Those relationships were for you because you needed to learn the lessons, whether if it be you were able to learn your self-worth, if you were able to learn what you would not compromise on in a relationship, or if it taught you how to set your boundaries and for you to be able to honor your own boundaries and like stand 10 toes down. Okay, so that's what your reading basically said. And you guys, you know what, with these live readings, I do post them on my YouTube channel. So in the event that you ask me a question and you have to go, please know that I am still going to answer your question, and then I will post it on my YouTube channel, which is the Sacred Lotus Temple. Okay? All right. All right. Hi, my name is Leali. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm changing my career into the beauty industry. Will it be successful? Are you also doing like modeling? And I only say that, well, first because your thing says Leali, beauty and fashion, but I also see like a runway. So are you modeling, or are you doing makeup stuff for runway models? I'm just curious to know that. But will it be successful? Let me say this before I even pull the card. And one falls out, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Oh, it was 2. Okay. You got the 2 of Cups and the Fool, but let me just say what was in my mind first, okay? So, the business will be as successful as you want it to be. That means that if I'm like hearing laissez-faire, right? So if you just want it to be like, then you're going to be really lazy about it, and you're just going to do like, you're just going to be very mediocre, okay? If you want it to be the success that you want it to be, then you're going to have to put in the necessary work for it, while also keeping in mind that you're doing this, yes, the business is for you because it's what you love to do, but the business is for the consumer, okay? So be okay with changing certain things to make your customer happy. Not necessarily meaning like to lower your prices, but like if they say they want the eyeshadow to be blue, and so you work up a whole thing, a whole doo-wop of blue makeup, and you're ready to present to this person, and at the final hour, right before you walk in, they're like, you know what, we want to go with black. So right at that moment, you should probably practice with all colors as I'm saying this. I feel like you're going to be very prepared for whatever comes your way. But at that moment, you're going to change your color scheme to black, and you're going to have to figure something out, and you're just going to have to go with it, and you're going to just have to know, like, this is for the customer, this is what they want. I can't be like, oh my God, I didn't prepare. Like, you're not going to do any complaining. You're just going to be like, okay. Like, I see someone in the military, like, they're standing at parade rest, right? And their drill sergeant is walking by, and the drill sergeant says something, and the soldier is like, yes, drill sergeant, right? They're not asking 1,511 questions. They're just doing whatever the customer is telling them to do. If that makes sense. All right. So the cards that we pulled, or that fell out, was the Fool. So that means that, you're on a new journey. And then we got the Two of Cups. So this is like partnership. This is love. This is even like relationships, whether if it's romantic, like marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, but it can also represent business relationships. So with me saying what I just said about not complaining in front of the customer when they change their mind about something, okay, then your business could be fruitful, because your ability to change on the spot is going to cause whoever this customer is, and they're like big time, is going to cause them to have like a mutual respect for you, or you guys will have a mutual respect for each other. All right. But just stay focused on what you want and work hard at it. Like, just be on. Now rest when you need to rest, but just be prepared. Always stay prepared. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. All right? Okay, so I hope that resonates. Please let me know in the comment. And I hope it helps as well. All right, so let me go back. Let me read your comments. Connie, I'll be right with you. I want to read Leali's comments. Yes, no just makeup stuff for brands. What I'll be doing is liquid BBL, Sculptra, etc., medical spa. But I also do makeup tutorials for myself. Yes, I'm doing this with a partner. Okay, so boom. Liquid BBLs, that sounds really, really interesting. So yeah, just be prepared. If your client is ever like, I don't want this, I want it like that, like, just be ready. Okay? Just be ready for the change. Now, Connie, I'm coming back up for you. Will a serious situation I'm involved in resolve in my favor? I'm hearing that song, 6375309. I'm not really sure of the words of the song. I really just know that piece of it. I don't know if that's for you, Miss Connie, or if that's for somebody else maybe that just came on. But I think that's like a love song, or it's like a song about calling somebody's phone number. I don't know. If that song resonates with you, can you guys please put it in the comment that that song was for you? That was really weird. All right. It's a serious situation I'm involved in resolve in my favor. You guys, if you are interested in having a one-on-one reading with me, please go to my profile and schedule your reading today. I am offering a discount for Hoodoo Heritage Month. You do not need a coupon code. The prices have already been discounted for your pleasure. All right, Miss Connie, nothing's flying out. So I'm wondering if there's still some work being done on this situation, but we're going to just go ahead and pull from the top, okay? And the card that we got is the Three of Pentacles. So that's my card for teamwork makes the dream work, right? So what you do, when I'm looking at this card, I see that there's three people in the card. There's the auntie, there's a cousin or the other cousin, right? The two people that are helping. And then when you look in it, sometimes if you get the light right, you can see your own reflection in there as well. So you are a part of that Three Pentacles. So basically with the Three Pentacles, it's a card that basically means teamwork makes the dream work. There's going to need to be some type of collaboration, some type of support from other folks that are involved. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Whatever the situation is, all right, so just roll with me. I feel like there's a lot of hands. I see a lot of hands being put into this situation, but it's like, is it too many hands at one time? That's not okay. Spirit, give me another thing to see. All right, I'm seeing too many chefs in the kitchen. Does that make sense? There's too many. All right, I don't know if y'all have ever had this situation, but it's like you're in your kitchen, you're cooking, and maybe it's like Thanksgiving, and somebody brings their girlfriend with them, and the girlfriend is like trying to help in the kitchen, but all she's doing is getting like in the way. She doesn't really know how to cook, but she's trying to like impress y'all. That's what I'm getting. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. So maybe something needs to be delegated. Like there's all these cooks in the kitchen, but one person needs to just be doing the rolls. The other person needs to just be working on the green beans. We got a card that fell out. We had two cards. Let's see what they say. Page of Pentacles, and we got the Empress. Alright, so the Page of Pentacles basically just means that, and you'll see, this person is like sitting out on the ground. They're kind of like preparing like to meditate, to like get the vibe, to set a foundation. Okay, we'll hold that right there because I'm confused. All right, but then there's also the Empress, and the Empress is like the nurturer. She's the mother of all mothers, right? And the Rider-Waite, she's pregnant. That could mean that not necessarily that you are going to have a baby, but there could be some type of thing that is fertilizing, whether if it's like a new business idea or something coming to fruition that you may have been working on for a long while. So when I put them all together, I read it like a story. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of people in the pot. There's a lot of people in the kitchen. Something. Each person can't be working on the same thing at one time. Each person needs something delegated to them. There needs to be some type of foundation laid. There needs to be some type of like flow of workflow. Okay? And once all these things have been done, there'll be harmony. Something that you've been working on could grow into fruition. I'm hoping that that's helping, because it's kind of like all over the place, but someone needs to like put their foot down and take control. Like there only needs to be one leader in this situation, and everybody else just needs to like sit down and wait for their assignment. and then there you can move forward and it'll all be okay. All right? Let me know if that resonates with you, because the way that it was given to me was just like a whole lot of confusion. I just got the vision of a colostomy bag. So that could be like, it's full of, right? The situation is full of, so yeah, something needs to be done to like get everything in order. Okay, I'm just going through the comments. I want to see Miss Connie. Yes, a lot involved. Okay, a lot have gotten involved. It is. Thank you so much. You're very helpful. And yeah, full of it. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Is that Natalia? Salazar. I love that last name. Okay. So Natalia. Oh, you just got the #1 gifter badge. That's awesome. Okay, Natalia, should I work things out with Brandon or move on? I'm feeling funny about it. I'm seeing Cancer, and I don't know if that means Cancer zodiac sign or Cancer, someone has Cancer, or you're a Cancer zodiac sign. Cancer could also just be a representation of emotion. Like this could be a highly emotional or volatile situation. Volatile. What did I say? Volatile? Volatile. Let me drink something. I need to get some more water. Let me drink this pop. Oh, good thing it's not flat. I know I'm chewing hard, y'all. If y'all can hear that, I'm chewing hard. The cards fell out, Natalia, and then I put them back in. I wasn't even thinking, girl. I'm so sorry. I should have taken those. I take the flippers, and but I don't do reversals. So I am so sorry. This is taking longer than expected. I think I'm just waiting for the right message. Okay. There's someone else who is a Cancer. Basically, I'm caught between two people. Okay. Okay. Lil Sav, free readings are only for subscribers? No. I'm giving free readings to everyone, but I'm also accepting donations through my Cash App, which is the Goddess Revival 3333. Okay, Natalia, I'm just going to pull a card from the top, okay? Six of Wands. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to pull another card because speaking from my heart, I'm kind of like, all right, so there's a third party involved. You're caught between two people. You're trying to like reconcile with Brandon. I'm not really sure though if that is even like emotionally, will that emotionally fulfill you, or are you doing that like out of goodwill? Let me pull a clarifier, okay? You know what they're telling me? Use the other cards. Use the other cards. Okay, I will. Y'all know, like, when Spirit be telling me, I just do. Right? Just do. My Spirit team, we've had this conversation, like, because I'm tired. I was like at this point where I'm just like, I am so tired of being in a space of like not feeling heard or not feeling supportive. And so I told my Spirit team, I was just like, hey, when you guys talk, I'm going to take action because I know that you guys are working with me, not against me. You guys want me to be in my best space, but I need to listen and I need to do. Okay, I'm going to pull for the top. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we got the Six of Wands, which is basically goodwill, fame, and success. And then we got the Ten of Cups. So the 10 is 1 plus 0 equals 1, new beginnings. You can see that this is a beautiful family. They're playing under the rainbow. They are successful. They are living by a beautiful body of water that leads up to their home. So, with that being said, in the event that you work things out with Brandon, okay, is that going to lead you to a place of your happiness or to a place of his happiness? Now, again, with the Six of Wands, it's like goodwill, right? Are you just doing this because it's the right thing to do and you want the praise and the accolades and you want to be looked at, oh, she's such a good girlfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's such a good friend. Are you doing it because you really, really want to? I don't know where I got that paper towel roll. It was behind me. My daughter was probably playing with it. Or do you really, really want to do it because, like, in your heart of hearts, you know that Brandon is the ace. Brandon is everything. And if you don't reconcile or make things good, then your whole life will just be a shambles. So really, it's up to you. You kind of already knew what you wanted to do, but you just needed everything to be put into perspective. And I believe that that was done today. Let me know if that resonates with you. Also, I do hope that that helps. But yeah, just do what's going to make your heart sing. Okay? If working things out with Brandon is going to make you the utmost happiest, then do so. Then you're going to end up here, right? But if not, you're not going to end up there. And you're just going to be like, you're not going to be here, but he's going to be here. Does that make sense? Like, he'll have everything that he wants, but you necessarily won't. All right? All right, yo. All right, Danny, why did Hank ghost me? This is going to sound weird, but did you guys ghost each other? Like, did he stop contacting you, but you also stopped contacting him? Like, there was a pride thing? Like, well, I'm not going to ask him why he stopped calling me. That's what I'm feeling. Steph. Danny, I'm going to pull a card for you, but I'm just reading this question as well. Steph, if I stay in the marriage, will I be okay mentally? Are you okay mentally now? Like, serious question, not trying to like be a jerk, and I'm not trying to like look at you like being judgy or anything like that, but I know that it's coming across like that because like I can't help how my face looks, right? But at the same time, just know that I'm coming from a place of love and light, and that I always want anyone that I'm working with to like have the best in their life. But I'm also coming from a place of experience where I was in a relationship where, like, if I had stayed, I probably would not be here today, either by like their hand or mine, right? So I say all that to say, are you okay mentally now? If you are shook now, you're going to be shooketh later. All right? Now, Danny, why did Hank ghost me? 8 of Wands. So that's basically like a lot of things are just like, a lot of things were just coming too quick. Okay? He may have felt overwhelmed. He may have felt unsure about certain things. He may have felt confused, but there was just a lot going on between the two of you, and it was coming too fast for him. So see how these swords, it's like, it says these swords are kind of like a representation, in this case, of like, you ever been to a track meet and the person is throwing the javelin, right? And you know how like those things go and they go far and they're fast, right? So think about, like, if 500 people were throwing a javelin at the same time in the same space from all different directions. And that is how Hank may have felt. So, if you want to talk to him, though, just reach out. Reach out one time and, you know, just ask, hey, what's going on? Just checking up on you. Haven't heard from you in a while. If you would like to talk to me, please give me a call. Something like that. Say it in your voice, right? And then if Hank calls you back, then he calls you back. And if he doesn't, you move on. But I mean, don't wait for him to call you back for you to move on. Move on anyway. Right? Okay. Let me know if that resonates with you, and I hope that it helps. All right. All right, Jesse, will everything be okay for me at work? How do you define okay? I'm just asking. All right, will everything be okay with Jesse at work? I'm looking for something, y'all. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing just off the rip. That you are collecting your files. Like any important emails, you're collecting them and you're putting them in a file. You're keeping a tally of certain things. You're recording not that you're like recording conversations like people, what they're saying word for word, but you might be keeping a journal of conversations that you've had with people and like what was said. One just flipped. All right. We got the Judgment card. Oh, I don't know what they'll say about that. Let me cover up the heinies. Alright, so you have the Judgment card, and in the Judgment card, what you see is this angel, and they are bringing back to life the dead. So, let me see. So, if you can see, like, I'm trying to cover up these pictures. Anyways, these are caskets, okay? And judgment is like reviving the dead. So, what am I getting? Whatever is going on with you at work, it's like it will be handled expeditiously. I don't even use that word, but I heard expeditiously. Maybe add like a British accent to that. Expeditiously. I can't do it. I don't do accents well. All right. But be due diligent. Okay. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you have all your paperwork, how it's supposed to be. Make sure that your files are correct. Make sure that you're on top of everything, all of your emails. If there's any place where anything could be questioned, you're going to have all that information in hand, okay? You just have to do your part, all right? I hope that helps. Let me know if it resonates with you in the comments, okay? All right, Little Sab, did you ask me a question? Did I answer it? Danny, kind of, but then he blocked me. Okay, well then just move on, honey. Yeah, so Lil Sav, just write your questions in the comment, and I'm going down the list. I'm taking everybody in order, and then I will answer your question. You'll just have to stay on the line in order to hear it, okay? I'm going as fast as I can. All right. Gabby, is it real love what I have with someone who I started talking to weeks ago? Real love. I'm searching for a real love. I can't sing, y'all, but someone to set my heart free. Real love. Sorry. I'm searching for a real love. I feel like this person was sent to you. Getting the goosebumps. When I get the goosebumps, that means that I'm on to something. Like Spirit is right here. Like, yes, girl. This person was sent to you. Now, is it real love? Is it true love? How do you describe true love? How does it feel for you? Only you can answer that question. Because if you're questioning it, it either isn't or you don't trust yourself. So now we got to figure out, why don't you trust yourself? Because trust, love, and compassion are all in the same. For you, trust, love, and compassion all come together. So do you have trust, love, and compassion for yourself? Do you trust what you're feeling right now? Also, it's only been a few weeks. You started talking to them a few weeks ago. And it's love at first sight. And that may be true. However, and like I've been saying to whoever will listen, make sure before you make any decisions about who you are going to bring into your life as like with long-term goals. Make sure you have gone through a full 5 seasons. Yes, I did say 5. A card fell out. We're going to take that. Full 5 seasons. Summer, fall, winter, spring, brokenness. When they are broke, they have no money. When you're broke and you have no money, how do you guys react to each other? How do you guys deal with each other? When the other person is broke and money situations fall on you, right? So if this person is usually the one that pays for everything when y'all go out, what's going to happen when that person's broke and you're now the one paying for everything, right? So go through the 5 seasons. Now the card that came out, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. The card that came out was the 10 of Pentacles, which basically means like we made it. We are in love. We are doing everything together. So if your intuition is telling you that this is the one, then it is the one. However, just like in here, right? They have the people in the relationship. They have Grandma Moses right here. They got the 2 dogs, right? Everything is coming together. They have this beautiful home with a lovely tower. All of the money that they can stand, right? There's even some grapes in here that represent abundance, right? There's the scales right here. Things are balanced. That might mean that you're equally yoked if you believe in that thing. Okay? And they have the little baby right here peeking behind mama's skirt. But these people have been through some things with each other. All right? They didn't rush into anything. They went through the 5 seasons to take them to this place of fulfillment, right? New beginnings. So just keep that in mind. All right, Gabby? I hope that resonates with you and I hope that it helps. If it did resonate with you, please please let me know in the comments, okay? Leanne, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Yes, my glasses are purple. I got them at Zenni Optical. I am affiliated with the brand. You can find these glasses on my go to my profile, click that little link, go all the way down to where it says affiliate links, or like affiliations or something like that, affiliates, and it'll say my purple cat eye glasses. They have more than just the color purple. So go ahead and check them out, okay? Lil Sav Savannah, will I be in a successful relationship with Kuko? I found out I have... Okay, BPD, and I feel I have already scared him away. Can I say something? When I read the name Kuko, I got a not so good feeling. So let's say your diagnoses did scare him away. I'm feeling like I should say, good, you dodged a bullet. But I'm going to pull a card for you anyway. And I don't know what it is about that name, but just saying it out loud like was super low vibrational for me. 111 on the clock. 111 is my sign for new beginnings. Card fell out, Knight of Swords. All right. See how the knight is like full charge ahead, right? This knight is how do I say it? I see, okay. What I'm seeing are flames moving very, very fast, getting to its destination. Okay, more specifically, it's a cart. What I'm seeing is someone like driving, like a cart. It's a cartoon and they're driving. No, it's y'all. This, and y'all might think this is gonna sound really weird, but what I see is, y'all remember when the coyote used to chase after the roadrunner and the roadrunner would go really, really fast, and sometimes like the flame would like be coming out, or like a whole bunch of smoke would be, it like would come from the roadrunner's feet when it would like move. So what I'm getting from this card is that although you may be feeling distance from this person, like they zoomed off, right? It is super important for you to focus on you. Focus on you and make sure that you're okay, and keep moving forward in the pace and direction that you want to go in for your life. All right. At this time right now, what other people think about you or what other people feel about you, I'm hearing that thing that Deion Sanders had said. What about me makes you think that I care about what you think about me, or whatever he says, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm like hearing in my head, is that whole thing. Like, just worry about you, worry about what's going on with you. If someone else can't handle it, good, you dodged a bullet, right? You have to take your needs and wants as a priority at this time. Okay? All right. So if that resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Sorry, it was like delayed. Leanne, will Jamal reach out this week? We got into a fight and I said something mean. If you said something mean, you need to be the one to reach out and to apologize. He shouldn't have to be the one to reach out to you if you're the one that hurt his feelings. I mean, that's just being polite and being accountable for your own behavior, right? I'm just going down the list, making sure. All right, Ray is asking, will I have a girl next? I'm feeling like that's a no. And not, okay. And not like because it's a girl, but like because it's gonna be like 2 girls. Or just 2 children. Oh, I'm getting so nauseous right now. You guys, I am a clairvoyant, but I also more recently, like in this past like year and a half, I've always been a clairvoyant ever since I was like a little kid, but just more recently in the past like year and a half to 2 years, I've started getting that thing where like I want to say that it's called like gustians or something like that, but basically you get like tastes in your mouth, like from out of nowhere, right? The first time that it ever happened to me, my friend was telling me about how some girl had broken up with him and went back into a relationship with her, a man who was abusing her. And then like apparently like 2 weeks later, after we had this conversation, so he's telling me the story, and when he says that, oh, she went back to her abuser, I felt blood in my mouth. Meanwhile, 2 weeks later, she had gotten really hurt, like really bad, like almost like was, you know. So anyways, I have that. So I got really nauseous. Sorry, I kind of went out. So yeah, what I'm feeling is that it's not a girl, it's going to be two girls. I felt nauseous as if like it were like I need some ginger ale and some crackers, you know. But I'm gonna pull a card for you, okay? All right, Ray. We got the World card. We got the whole world in his hand. All right, so the World card basically is just that. Okay, so the wreath represents success. Okay. But for you, what I see happening is that okay, I'm going to just say all the things that you're wishing to happen are going to happen for you, but it's going to be like twofold. Have you been like, if you're still here, I'm asking you, have you been praying to angels lately? Because even though like these do not necessarily represent angels, like right now in this moment, they are representing angels. So if you've been praying to the angels, they are hearing you, but they're going to give you everything like twofold. I'm looking at these wands in her hands, and that's what's giving me that feeling. Okay? So just prepare. Prepare for a new life. Regardless of what happens, prepare for a new life. ×2. All right, if that resonates with you, please let me know in the comments, okay? Alejandra is asking, should I separate myself from my baby's father? You can set better boundaries with him. You're never going to really be able to separate yourself because y'all have kids together. So it's kind of like a thing. But if you're asking if you need to break up with him, what I'm hearing is that it's not about you breaking up with him. It's about you setting your boundaries and like putting your foot down. Like, stop letting him do whatever it is he wants to do. And not even, like, and it's not like anything major. I'm not feeling like he's taking like thousands of dollars out of you guys' joint bank account and doing this, that, and the third. But what I do feel is like he's letting the sun hit his butt, at the door when he's coming in. He's not being respectful of you. He's not being respectful of your time. he thinks that he just has you and you're always going to be there, but you need to, in whatever way works for you, let him know that that is not what's happening. I feel like there's a lot of love there, but he's just taking you for granted, and you need to set some boundaries with this guy. What am I feeling right now? It's like you want to leave. But it's not necessarily... It's like the disrespect. It's like you're sitting there at like your kitchen counter, or like, what is that, the island? It's like you're sitting there and you're just like thinking, you're like drinking something from a straw. Like the disrespect of it all. Like, how dare he? And I don't know if his mom is involved in you all's relationship, but she needs to go to the old folks center like during the day and stop coming to y'all house or wherever. Did I pull a card for you yet? I know the last card that I pulled, I think it was the World card. Did I pull a card? I'm just going to pull from the top, okay? Okay. So what we have is the Five of Cups. And as you can see, there's this man, he's like crying. I always say, oh, he's crying over spilled milk. But he doesn't see the greatness, like the two full cups behind him, all right? So in this case, how it may resonate with you is that you need to, okay. I'm just going to say it how it's being given to me. Stop focusing on his BS. Turn around, pick up these two cups, and let him know this is how it's going to be. Like, it's no longer me, you, and your mama. It's just me and you. And this is what we're going to do. Okay? And then you guys are going to walk across this bridge and go to your house and have a good day. Have a good day. All right? I hope that helps. If it resonates with you, let me know. And if you guys are interested in having a one-on-one reading with me, let me do a quick little plug for myself. If you're interested in doing a one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my profile and schedule or book your appointment today. Book your appointment. There are same day appointments available, and I also want to share that because it is Hoodoo Heritage Month, that our prices have been discounted just for the month. I don't know why I said we, but it's probably me and all of my spirit guides and ancestors and everything like that. So for this month of October, we have lowered our prices. Please, you guys, go ahead and schedule your appointment, because you're going to want to get a one-on-one. You're going to be able to ask more than just, one or two questions. We're going to do a deep dive into everything. And if you are into receiving information in regards to crystals that can help you, as well as different rituals that you could do, then I will provide that for you as well. But you're going to have to book your appointment. Okay? Thank you so much. It's Tip for the Tillies. I appreciate that. All right. Amira, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Your handle is Miss My My. Should I wait till Nathaniel reaches out? I want to say you need to call him. Y'all, the whole screen just went ridiculous. All right, should I wait for Nathaniel to reach out? You need to call him. Demi, is Tavori the one for me? I feel like we talked already. Did we talk like on Friday or Thursday? Ray, will I have a girl next? I answered that. Amaris, does James hate me? Hate is such a strong word. But I'll pull a card for you. If you've been here before and you know that I am the truth, I would really appreciate it if you guys did consider leaving a donation to my Cash App, which is Goddess Revival 3333. If you've been here before, okay? Alright, so does James hate me? We got the Emperor card. Alright? So I would not say that he hated you. He's just very, very firm in his in his word, right? So I'm getting that whole like I don't know if you've ever seen those speeches done by President Teddy Roosevelt. And he's talking about how he carries a big stick, right? That's what I got just from looking at this card. So that I'm saying all this to say, James is very firm in his word. He's very much like, I don't play games. Like, I don't do all the extra. I'm just trying to like live. I'm trying to like live this really good life, and I'm not gonna let anyone try to like mess me over. I'm very, very firm in my boundaries, and I carry a big stick, right? Whether if that is an acknowledgement that he has like big wood energy, if you get me on that, or if it's more just like, I am the emperor, I am the ruler of my life, I am the co-creator of my existence. So if you're not for me, then you're against me. So whatever happened between y'all, if you want to make amends, you need to reach out and communicate, but be very, very clear and concise with your word, because I believe that he is somebody who like will pick apart what you say to try to like not necessarily or like purposefully like try to knock you off balance, but he seems like he's one of those people that is always going to like he thinks a lot. He's like very, very much in his head. He might even be an empath. So if you say something that doesn't match your energy, match the energy that you're giving off, then he's going to like question that. All right. I hope that helps, and if if it resonates with you, please let me know. All right, Ray. Oh, twins do run in my family. Yes. All right. So beautiful. Leanne, no, I meant like we both said mean things. Leanne, will I hear from Jamal this week? I'm still gonna say, Leanne, that you need to reach out to him. All right, John, does Jennifer want to work out our marriage? I'm gonna pull some cards for that, because I'm kind of feeling like I'm hearing that. Okay, so did you ever watch that movie called The Goonies? And when they meet that guy in the house who was chained up, and they I can't remember how the storyline goes, but somehow they get to a place where there's ice cream, and the guy that was chained up, he's like, Rocky Road. So I'm wondering if there's like a rocky road going on. Two cards fell out the deck. We got the Queen of Pentacles and we got the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is like, all right, let me show you something. There's a rabbit here at the bottom, right? The Queen of Pentacles, who's a very nurturing, loving, and caring, like mother energy. Okay. And she's like looking at this pentacle, like, you know how a loving mother would look at their child. However, although she is very loving, very nurturing, she is going to protect her children. She's going to protect herself. She's going to protect those who she loves. Okay, so ride with me. And the Six of Pentacles, this is about balance. This is about balancing out like what you give, also like with what you receive from other people. So in this case, I don't know if maybe one of you guys is a workaholic and like one of you is never there, but what I'm seeing is that there is love in the relationship, right? There's a lot of hard work that's been put into this relationship. However, there needs to be some balance somewhere. Like somewhere things got off. Things just got off. And there needs to be some balance. So having a conversation and really working on things could be beneficial for the both of you. Maybe consider asking for support in some other fashion, such as like from maybe marital counseling, a mentorship, maybe even like I'm seeing like a couples retreat, something where there's like team building exercises, but for couples. That movie popped in my head and I can't even think of is it Couples Retreat? Is that the name of the movie? Is it really even a movie that popped in my head, or am I just seeing a vision of two people at a couples retreat trying to work things out? You can at least try. It's the best that you can do is at least try. And then if she decides that she doesn't want to have anything to do with it, then that's on her. And you can release that energy and let her deal with it, because you did what you needed to do as a co-partner within the relationship to get things, squared away. All right, if that resonates with you, please let me know. And then also, of course, I hope that helped. Hazel, am I having 1 or 2 babies? Let me get my ancestor card for that. After this question, you guys, if you don't mind giving me a few moments, I want to go fill my water up. Okay? Card fell out. Alright. So, the card of Strength came out in the original tarot deck for like the Rider Wraith. You would see someone petting a lion. Okay, that card is a representation of Leo, of like strength, the lion heart, right? Corazon. So when I'm looking at her, it's not that she's hardened from life. It's just that she's had to be like super, super strong with so many different situations within her life, right? So for you, Hazel, regardless of if you have one or two babies, which I don't see like it just like you having one and then you having like, or like you having one at one time and then two at two times. It might be a situation where you just might be one of those people that has a lot of kids. And for me, a lot is like two, five. But you know what I'm saying, right? But whatever, however many kids you have, what I need to tell you is that you will be a really, really good parent. Be compassionate with yourself. Do not beat yourself up. Do not compare your parenting to anybody else's parenting. You're doing the best job that you can do. And if you feel like you really have no idea what you are doing in this whole game of life when it comes to children, then find a parenting class or something, okay? Have courage, and have a whole lot of strength, because those children are going to base we all know that kids manipulate their parents, right? But they're going to do all that they can with their big old little kid eyes and their, oh, mommy, I just want, you know, like they're going to do all that they can to get what they want. But you're going to have to be 10 toes down and be firm and say no. All right. Sometimes they need to just go to bed. All right. They don't need you to read them 17,000 different stories until midnight. Okay, they don't need you to they don't need ice cream to go to sleep, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, just don't be like hardcore, right, strict, but just just have the strength and be like resilient. Okay, if that resonates with you, please let me know, and I hope that that helps. Why did this jump all the way back up? Jade, will October be a good month for me? Yeah, October is going to be a good month for a lot of people in the collective, you as well. This is going to be the month where we're kind of all getting everything together and planned, so that as we finish out this quarter, then what we see, everything that we've laid a foundation for, we're really going to start reaping what we sow. Okay, so yeah, October is going to be a good month for you. Keep in mind that we just had that full moon in Aries. Aries is going to bring a lot of energy to us. We're going to kind of be feeling like, I gotta go, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, da 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 da. You just gotta stay calm, stay cool. You know, what do I want to say? Flow like water, right? Focus on one thing at a time and like slow down. Have you guys ever heard that song "Slow Down" by Skip Marley and Her? Look that up. It's basically talking about this man is telling this woman, like, hey, I really, really want to be with you. We don't have to do all of this like fast stuff, relationship things. Like, we don't have to get to the getting is good. Feel me on that? We need to take our time. We need to have conversations. We need to get to know each other. We need to learn each other. Okay, so that's the energy that we need to exude, is just slow motion, right? Get your work done, but you don't have to be the energy of Aries, which is fire, which is like, you know, when I think of Aries, I think of like the whole damn state of California is on fire, right? It's just like the wind is so strong, the fire's coming through the whole state. Like, you don't have to be like that. You ground yourself, set your foundation, get close to the earth, and it'll all be good. All right? Next question. If that resonates with you, you guys, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Thank you, It's Tip, and everybody else for contributing. The roses, the chilies, all of that, the likes. It just really, it really means a lot to me. But give me a few moments, really quick. I need to fill up my water. Okay, y'all? All right, hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay. Okay, I thanked y'all for your contributions. Going back to where I left off. All right, Jada answered your question. Alyssa, will Timmy and I have a boy this cycle? Oh my goodness, y'all and these babies. Will we have a boy this cycle? I'm seeing 3 little boys running down the hallway in their underwear and socks. One of them thinks he's a ninja. The oldest one is leading the pack. It's the oldest, the middle, and then the youngest. I'm just going to pull from the top. Let's see what's said. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so someone is a true leader. Now, if this is the boy that you could be having, this child is going to be a true leader. This child is going to be masculine and a true leader. And the child will be, as they grow up, will be very successful. And I'm just saying that the energy is masculine, because although I saw 3 little boys, I'm not sure if this child is going to be like gender. I don't know if it's going to be a boy. It could be a girl. But not that she's raised as a boy, but she just has she plays in the mud too. Does that make sense? Ali, if you're still there. It might be a situation where, and I don't know if you're still on the line, but it might be a situation where like there's some boys ahead of her and then like some boys after her, but she fits right in with these boys. Not that she handles her own. She handles her own with these kids. Let me get a clarifier for you. See what I'm saying? 3 of Wands. Travel, moving abroad, life experiences. Okay. So the child that I'm feeling will be a successful person, but will have like a very, very like free spirit, and will kind of beat to a different drummer and be very, very content, and will have like really interesting life experiences that maybe other folks in the family can't relate to. Like maybe this person, the child, necessarily is not going to be like a nomad, but they're going to be someone that travels a lot. But this child will have like masculine energy. Okay? So I hope that resonates with you, and I hope that it helps for like your future, everything. All right. So Kia, will my baby daddy Michael and I reconcile romantically? I don't think that you guys okay. So are you guys going to get it in? Possibly. Is there going to be a relationship? Maybe not so much what you're expecting. Maybe not so much what he's expecting. However, if there is some type of reconciliation, you all need to have that conversation of exactly what that means and how it's going to look, what the rules are, what will and will not be tolerated. Like both of you guys need to have this conversation so that you jive together. So regardless of how everything goes, whether if you stay as co-parents or if you guys are in a relationship and you're parenting the kids, you guys need to have like serious conversations about everything, even like the stuff that happened in the past or why certain things didn't work out. Or maybe both of you guys have changed or you grew, or maybe you need to both go through some type of healing so that you can move forward in your just in your parenting relationship, right? Then that's what you need to do at this time. All right, it's tip. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped over your question. Is May going to reach out to me? Rachelyn, hello. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. You're new here. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Today I am doing a free intuitive tarot readings. And I am accepting donations, though, to my Cash App, Goddess Revival 3333. If you're interested in having a question answered, please leave it below. I'm doing love, relationships, career, really anything. If I don't see anything, I'm honest with you and I tell you I don't see anything. I might just have like a sensing of it. Sometimes there may be some questions where I don't need to pull a card because I literally just see the whole story in my head. I'm a clairvoyant and that's how that works. All right, so its tip, is May going to reach out to me? I don't know. I feel like there's a desire to, but then the desire not to is a lot stronger. We got the Devil card. This card basically just means that you need to let loose those chains, get rid of anything that you are addicted to, remove any toxic habits, remove any people from you who are not in alignment with your greater purpose. Anything that you know that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, then you just need to stop doing it. So in this case with May, sometimes we will ask questions just because we are curious of the answer and not necessarily realizing that the energy of the question is going to like go out into the universe, right? And so the universe is going to send you what you're putting out. Okay, so let's just say you're constantly thinking about this person, but you really don't want them to call you, then they're going to call you because you're putting out the energy, and the universe doesn't necessarily know what you want and what you don't want. The universe only recognizes energy. So the universe is like, well, they keep asking about this person, let's go ahead and have this person call, and really you're like, no, I was just curious. So it's super important for you to be very consciously aware of the things that you're thinking and the things that you're saying, because it's all energy and you're going to get back what you give out. Okay, so in regards to receiving this Devil card, and going back to what I said before, where it's a matter of where May wants to call, but they have a desire to call, but the desire to not call is a lot stronger. Then in this case, May be trying to like this card may be for May, and May doesn't want to go back to having. And I'm not trying to say that you're toxic, but maybe for her, the relationship just wasn't where it needed to be. Like, it just wasn't good for her. Not saying that you are a bad person, not saying that you are toxic, not saying that you all's relationship was toxic in any way. I'm not getting that. But what I am saying is that there's a temptation, but she knows that what is ahead of her is more in alignment with her future, or with where she's going, or like with her overall purpose. So I mean, I say all that to say, if you want May, if you want to talk to May, then you're going to need to be the one to call that person, or else stop thinking about them so that they don't feel obligated to call you. Because either way that it goes, like, there's an ending within that relationship cycle, and it's okay. Sometimes things end so that something better can come in, right? Or even like, let's say, and this is real talk, and this is for anyone who's listening, right? Sometimes doors will close so that another door can open. Sometimes it's for your protection. Sometimes it's to allow for better things to come in. Sometimes it's just so that you can learn the lesson, so that you know that if the similar energy or the similar situation happens again, you'll know exactly how to handle it. All right? So I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that that helps. All right, I'm just going to go to some other questions. Trisha, will I conceive this month? I'm seeing more like January. Like it'll stick in January. Olivia, does JW want to get back together soon, or is it over? I feel like it's just a break. So just chill out and have fun. Go out with your girls. Kevin, does C miss me? And not to be rude, but she misses the big wood, and C misses the big wood energy. It would put them to sleep. All like anything else is just kind of like, you know. That was for Kevin Diala. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Does my friend Antoine have romantic feelings for me, or are we just friends to him? I think that there are such things as relationships being platonic. I just don't think that this one is necessarily. But it's okay. Alright, so this is what I'm getting with that. A man that wants you will let you know that they want you. Like, there's not ever going to be a question about it. They will acknowledge what they want. Now I know that there's some folks who like beat around the bush and they're like, oh, I don't know. Da, 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 da. Like they play games with it. But I think that if I'm picking up on the correct energy of this Antoine person, this is somebody who will just be like, hey, let's go on a date, or I want to take you out, or they'll just tell you like, hey, I really like you, I'm feeling you, I'm vibing with you. Like whatever terminology that this person would use, they are going to let you know. There's not going to be any question. But if you're just like one of those people that's like, oh, I have to know right now, then you can just ask them like, hey, would you ever consider taking our relationship from friends to something else? And then you just have to go with that answer. But I'll pull a card for you anyway. I'm being told to do that. I'm being told to pull a card from the Ancestor deck and from this other deck that I'm using. Just give me a second. She's sleeping. Alright. So we have the Empress card. In this case with the Empress card, I'm getting like very much like Lady of Ease. Right? All this land that is behind her, she rules that land. All right, from the Ancestors card, we're getting the Empress card is also the number 3. That is a master number. It could mean something like your ascended masters are working with you in this regard. Card that I'm pulling, 9 of Cups. Very fruitful, positive. You'll be you basically, it's like I made a wish and then I got the wish, you know? That's what it's saying to me. So what I need to tell you is to follow your heart. Follow your heart. Be of ease. You'll get what you want. But is it a matter of something that you need to ask for, or you just need to wait for it? Ask for what you want on a spiritual level, right? So at night when you're setting your intentions for the next day, you're talking to God, you know, you're talking to your higher self, whatever. Tell yourself what you want, you know. If this is for me, let us be in alignment so that we can be together, like that type of situation. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, you know, if Antoine wants to be with you, he's going to make it known. So you can ask him what his plans are, if he has any plans, or you can just wait it out. But he'll let you know. And if he doesn't let you know, then it will slow down. Okay, so that song Slow Down came back to me by Skip Marley and Her. Go through the 5 seasons. Pull a clarifier. 5 seasons: summer, fall, winter, spring, brokenness. All right. If you feel me, give me some likes. Pulling a clarifier. 9 of Pentacles, wealth, finances, abundance. Basically, these are all abundance cards, okay? Knight of Pentacles, wealth, financial freedom, a thriving business, self-sufficient. You are the boss. The Empress is also the boss, okay? She runs and controls all things. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, positivity, fame, accolades, all that good stuff. So he's going to let you know. He will let you know. Just be patient. Ask to be put in alignment. And you'll receive your wish. Okay? Let me see. Sylvia, will Edwin contact me this week? Maybe not next week. Maybe not this week, but maybe like next week or the week after. Olivia, okay, thank you. You're welcome, my dear. Trish, is my brother-in-law lying to us? Here's the deal. Not trying to be all up in your business. But it's more like he's lying to his spouse. or he's lying on behalf of his spouse to protect them from what y'all think or what y'all are doing or what y'all are saying. Like, it's something where it's kind of like somewhere in this whole situation, it's like not anybody's business, but your brother-in-law and his spouse. Does that make sense? So even if you guys are like, oh, what did you do this weekend? And he's like, nothing. You know, like, they probably really did do something, but they're telling you nothing because it's none of your business, and something else was going on with the spouse, and the spouse doesn't want y'all to know about it. But that one was flipped over. I'm going to pull a card for you just to clarify anyway, okay? How are y'all doing today? We got 4.4k likes. By any chance, if you guys think you can get me to 5,000 likes, I would really appreciate that. Let me tell y'all, when there's comments and when there's likes, it gets me put on the algorithm, and then I can help more people. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull a card. All right, the Lovers. Yeah, romance, soulmate, compatibility. So, although your brother-in-law is possibly lying to y'all, it's because of the love that he has for his spouse. So, whatever it is that y'all are trying to get to the truth to and all of that, let it all come out on its own. I'm supposed to tell you to mind your business. And let whatever it is that's going on, it's gonna come out. Okay? It's gonna come out. But do what you're supposed to do with your life. Mind your business. Pay your bills. Pay your taxes. You know. Cook your dinner. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing in your house, do that. Okay? And whatever is going on. Why did I do that? And whatever is going on in your brother-in-law's house, let it just go on in your brother-in-law's house. I'm hearing Christmas, so, well, I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but I'm seeing December 25, so maybe something is going to come to light on or around that time. Okay? All right, let's get some more questions. I saw someone's name, Ollie. Ollie, I have a friend named Matthew. Do you see us ever being romantic? I just burped. That was right in here, too. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Romantic is such a funny word to me because people use that word romantic and I don't think that they understand, or maybe they do and they don't care, right? But when things are said to be romantic, right? So if you look at those types of words, when something is romantic, that means that it was something that was like a Roman antic, right? So eating dinner by candlelight is romantic, right? But they used to do that in the ancient times, was to eat by candlelight, because if it was too bright in the room, then you could see like the bugs and the vermin, and you could see that the food was half cooked and all this other type of stuff, right? So when people say, oh, are we going to be together romantically? Then I'm like, oh, Roman antics. And I automatically think of how, you know, how they were very, very free in their sexuality. And I'm not saying that that is wrong in any way, but I'm just kind of trying to give you some grounds on that. So when I say they were very free, that means that they had like multiple... that it was okay for there to be like multiple people for them to be with. So in this regard, when you said that about being with Matthew in a romantic way, like it's not what it's not going to be what you want it to be, right? So you're saying romantic, and you might be thinking, oh, we're going to be together, we're going to be partners, and da da da. And it's like, no, that's not what's necessarily going to happen. There could be a third party and a fourth party and all types of stuff. And depending on, what you're into, you might be down for that kind of party, but, you know, I say all that to say I'm going to pull a card from the top. Queen of Pentacles. This is the mother of all mothers, right? I say that all the time. She is very successful, well-known, wealthy. She's also a healer, businesswoman, and philanthropic. So with that being said, in the nicest way possible, I'm just going to tell you to focus on yourself, focus on what you're trying to do with your life. If you are working in a career, or if you're trying to start up a business, this would definitely be a good time for you to just focus on your own success, and not that you don't take anybody else seriously, but it just shouldn't be a priority right now. Okay? All right, I hope that resonates with you. Oh, and Ollie, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Sean, hello, how are you? Amanda, does Jake wish he saw me over the weekend? Jenny, is Marissa watching my social medias recently? All right, so does Jake wish he saw me over the weekend? Every time I hear that name Jake, I think of that movie 16 Candles. Did you guys ever see that with Molly Ringwald? Like the whole family forgets her birthday party. Forgets it's her birthday. She's in love with this guy. He doesn't know that she exists. And at the very end, they forget that it's her birthday. Her older sister gets married. She gets left at the church. And she goes back out to the church. She goes outside of the church, finds that everybody has already left. They left without her. This van pulls away, and then there is the guy, and I believe his name is Jake Ryan. Brown hair, drives this red sports car. Anyways, I say all that to say is that if he could have been there, he would have. He would have made a way. You guys go see that movie 16 Candles. It's pretty good. There's a character in there, Long Duck Dong. Oh my gosh. Sometimes things happen and people just can't make it. Don't hold it against them. And don't really question. It's not really a question of, are they upset or do they wish that they saw you? Like sometimes they just can't make it. Sometimes things come up. Sometimes they have other obligations, Instead of focusing on like the negative part of not being able to see this person, you might want to focus on the future and like actually plan a weekend. Not that this weekend wasn't planned, but just move forward, right? Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like very fast-paced, fiery energy. You're like The Knight of Swords is very focused, headstrong, gonna do what they want to do. So in this matter, like, just be assertive and start talking to him about making some plans. Okay? If that resonates with you, please let me know. Leave it in the comments. Jenny, is Marissa watching my social medias recently? Probably so. If they're watching on TikTok, you might be able to see like who's been looking at your profile. You know? And if it's a matter of like you just don't want them to watch your social media, then block them. All right. Trisha, he's a recovering addict. He says he's been staying with us. He claims he's not seen her, but is taking my car. So just wondering, feel like he's making up stuff. I don't remember this original question. Is my brother-in-law lying to us? He's a recovering addict. He's been staying... Okay, yeah. So this is the one where I said he's, like, just minding your business. Okay, so I see taking my car. So just wondering, I feel like he's making up stuff. Alright, so he's not... He claims he's not seeing her, but is. He's taking my car. So just wondering, I feel like he's making up stuff. Okay, so... Stop letting, I mean, like, in general, like, don't, if he's a recovering addict, stop letting him see your car. I don't know who her is, so is he cheating on the wife? Like, it's interesting because I'm wondering if this is a situation where all of y'all just need to get together and have the conversation. Because if he's lying on you guys, then that's a different situation. But I do believe that, again, you should mind your business and set your boundaries. If he's taking your car and he's a recovering addict, like, anything could happen, so then you'll be out of a car. And that's no bueno. Whoever her is, if it's some other woman outside of the marriage, then that's definitely something that his spouse. So if it's your brother-in-law, I'm presuming that he's married to your sister. That's something that she's going to need to deal with on her own. You guys need to stop letting him use your car. And if he's saying that he's staying with you and he's not, and so then if your sister is asking, well, is my husband there? You know he's not there. Like, it seems like it's a whole cluster of BS going on. And all you can do is mind your business and do what's right for you and your household. Okay? Jen, hi. Does B know that I have feelings for him? Probably not, because you haven't told him. Let me share something with you guys. So sometimes men don't always know that, like they don't know how you feel unless you tell them how you feel. So even though you're batting your eyes and you're flirting and you're sending them cute pictures with the duck lips and all that, whatever, like, they're just like, oh, she's cute. They're not being like, oh, she's sending me all these pictures because she likes me and she wants me to know that I need to be thinking about her at all times. Okay? Super simple. Let him know. If you like him, tell him you like him. If he doesn't like you, then he'll tell you he doesn't like you or whatever. Well, I'll say this. Be prepared for whatever the answer is. Okay? Trishia, thank you. You're welcome. Amanda, does Jake... Okay, we already did that one. Leanne, love my... Okay. Alright, Miko. All right. Will Miko and Gerald reconcile? Is this a TV show? That seems like it is either a TV show or it's two people that have a whole lot of drama in their relationship. Miko, if you're still on the line, let me know. Is there a lot of drama in the relationship? Amanda, I go to FSU and he goes to UF. I was visiting my friend there. Okay. Hi. Kat, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Amani, so... Oh, I love your glasses. Thank you, Amani. I have an affiliate link in my profile. It's once you click that link, it'll go down to where it says my purple cat eye glasses. I have an affiliation with Zenni Optical. Feel free to purchase the glasses. It really helps me, with me getting commissions and having extra money to take care of these kids who are eating me out of house or home. But that's okay because they're doing their job. I will not complain. Anthony, does my roommate want to sleep with me? Anthony, do you want to sleep with your roommate? Miko. Okay, Miko. So I was asking you, Miko. You asked the question, will Miko and Gerald reconcile? And my question was, is this a TV show or is this a relationship that has a lot of drama? No, he didn't want to commit. Okay, so drama. So, what? Okay, so I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you as if I was your sister because I'm totally confused. So, or even like your good cousin, right? I'm going to talk to you like I'm your favorite cousin. Okay? Cousin. I don't know why I repeated that 3 times. I feel like I'm supposed to. Why would you want to reconcile with someone who was unable to be emotionally available to you, who did not want to commit, who did not want to give you their all in this relationship? Why would you even be worried and or bothered about anything that they're doing? Why would you want that in your life? That energy is low. You are worth so much more than what you're giving, what you're giving yourself. You don't even realize how, I want to say, perfectly amazing you truly are. And I'm supposed to tell you that you need to stop dealing with low lives. I'm supposed to tell you that you're upper echelon. Whoever this person is that is telling me what to say, they think you are everything. Like, they love you so much. I'm getting the chill bumps. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. Somebody's ancestor just walked in. If you guys give me a moment, I would like to just channel this energy for Miko. Or Michael, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Alright, so whoever this person is that just walked in, they walked in from my right side. They're making it seem like they raised you better. But this is an older soul. So it could be a grandmother or a great-grandmother. It could just be the energy of all the mothers before, all the mothers in your line. And so they all could collectively just be trying to let you know that you are worthy of so much more than what you are allowing yourself to have. Oh, I'm gonna cry. They're not disappointed in you, but they are disappointed in the people that you have chosen. because you know what you deserve, but there's something in you that's blocking you. Like you know you deserve better, but you like think that you don't. I'm going to ask them to step back because they're very heavy. They're very pushy. So yeah, strive for greater. That's what I want to say. All right. Ashley. Okay, hold on. Miko, marriage. I don't want marriage now. Wow. Okay, so I'm not saying that you want marriage now, but just you need something better. So when you said that they don't want to commit, so do they not want, are you saying that you don't want the commitment? I don't want to be confused, but that's just the energy that I got. He didn't want to commit. Yeah. So I'm not saying that you want to be married to anybody or get married. You just need someone better. Okay? All right. Is there anyone else here that would like a reading? Gosh, we've been on here for a few hours, haven't we? Oh, Ashley, you asked, will Raul want to try after everything that happened this weekend? Want to try again? I feel like it'll be a whole lot of wasted energy. And I don't even know what it's about. I just feel like it'll be wasted energy. This is what I'm seeing in my head. I'm seeing someone running with the ball on the football field. They're at the 50-yard line, they're at the 40, they're at the 30, they're at the 20. They get to like the 10, and then like right before they get to the I'm not even a football person. Whatever that line is where they like make the goal, right? Right, it's literally like right before they get to that line, they fumble the ball. But they do it on purpose. It's like to it's like they bet against themselves. A card just fell out. We got the 9 of Swords. So the energy that I get from this sword, just from looking at her face, right? Just from looking at her face. Can y'all see that? It's just full of like dis-ease and regret and unhappiness and unfulfillment. Like you're like despair. I'm kind of like having this feeling like someone saying, how many times are you going to stab me in the back? How many times do you have to off me before you like walk away? I'm done. I'm done. What I want to suggest to you is just to chill out. Okay? Ashley, just chill out for a couple of weeks. Just chill out. See if he reaches out. See if there's any, you know. See if there's any communication. I'm not really feeling like any type of like reconcile energy, and that doesn't mean that it won't happen, but I just feel like right now just like whatever it was that happened this weekend, just chill out. Relax, relate, release. Okay? Let that let the energy of the weekend like calm down before you try to force a conversation. Even within you, there's some energy that needs to be like released. Some clarity of mind. There's some like confusion, like I don't even know what just happened. Did that just happen? Who said that? Who? What? Like that's what I'm getting. So if that resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Okay? And I hope that it helps as well. All right. Cat. Kathiana and Roberto, will we reconcile? I don't have to pull a card for that. Like possibly, you possibly could reconcile. I'm seeing mac and cheese and carne asada tacos. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm hungry. But that's what I see. Like on like a plate, like on a table, there's mac and cheese and carne asada tacos. So that might just, if that doesn't resonate with you, then that just be my symbol for you guys might want to have a conversation over food. It might make things easier to handle, right? So like when there's those awkward quiet moments, you can put food in my mouth. I'm hungry. You can put food. What I'm seeing is like someone putting food in their mouth. So my mouth, I'm looking out of my like third eye as if it's me talking to somebody else and we're eating food, and there's a quiet like awkward moment, and so I put food in my mouth so it doesn't look like, so that I don't feel uncomfortable and weird that there's this silent moment. Okay? So yeah, have a conversation over food and see where it goes. It's possible. Anything is possible in this situation for Katiana and Roberto. Shanae, do you see my inheritance allowing me to buy a house? What does your credit look like? Not trying to be funny at all, because that was the first, like as I'm reading the sentence, like that was the first thing that came to my mind is it's not about the money, it's about your credit. Okay, so you're not sure what your credit looks like. So then that's definitely something that you're going to want to get in order, right? Now, I don't know the ins and outs of how all of that would work in your regard, because I don't know where you're at as far as your credit goes. But there are programs that can help you with getting things in order. Like if you went through like, I believe it's called HUD. And then, I can't think of the term, but there's like first, like home buyers programs, and maybe even like that program where if you buy out in rural areas, but you just have to look into it, okay? But the inheritance, I don't think is going to be an issue. It may not allow you to buy the house like 100% outright, but it will significantly assist you. But you just need to look into your credit. Okay. I was hoping it would be enough though. Yeah, well, you let's say you got an inheritance of $50,000. Would $50,000 be enough for you to buy a house? Like the house that you want? Okay. Um yeah, I think I have an idea. The first time buyer's assistance. Yeah, so go with that. So it all just depends on the house that you want to buy, because you can buy a house for $10,000. I mean, it may not be much. It may be out in the sticks. It may need a whole lot of work to it, but it could buy you a house. You might be able to buy a house for 25,000, for 50,000. It just depends on where you're at. But everything at the end of the day is going to be based on your credit, because unless you have like buku dollars in your bank account and you can prove that it's been there for 3 years, a lot of places may or may not, especially with how things have been going with inflation and all that, they may or may not take that as your word and your bond, and they might require, and again, I don't know your situation or all of that, but you might have to do a credit check and all that other good stuff. So I mean, it just is what it is. Right, I feel you. We're on the same page. Got to get my work done. Yes, ma'am. Get your work done. And then besides, with your credit, when you get your credit right and then you buy a house, then you can go over to the Ashley Furniture and get yourself a credit card and buy new furniture for your new house. Just make sure you guys pay off your bills before. I think it's like if you pay it before the 17th of the month, then it doesn't even look like you used it. You gotta look into that on your own, right? Um, Pleasantly 224. Thank you for joining the live today. I am doing free intuitive tarot readings, so if you have a question, please ask your question now. I'm also taking donations to my Cash App, which is Goddess Revival 3333. So yeah, if I don't have any more questions, then I'm going to log off for now. Maybe come back later on tonight. I've been on here popping and rolling for a few hours. And I think I might want to take a nap before I gotta go pick up the churn from their educational systems. From school. I don't know why I called it an educational system. From their school. Alright. Alright, I see y'all coming through. Kiara. Okay, wait. Looks like I'll be in a 1-bedroom apartment and content. Yes, and that is okay. Kiara, what is the energy between something's in my throat? Is that Logan or Iogan? What is that? Kiara, what is the energy between Iogan and I? I don't know what. I'm just going to think it's Logan. Corinne, I'm wondering if my marriage is over. Amy, will Ryan and I reconcile? Leanne, will I hit my running goal this month? I thought you said you were hungry. Truth be told, I'm always hungry. Alright? Like, I can eat. Logan, thank you. Thank you, Kiara, for clarifying. Logan. What is the energy between Logan and I? I'm supposed to pull from both decks for you, okay? So give me a moment. Let me do a fresh shuffle for you. For my ancestors deck, I got the Devil. That basically is just saying that any toxic habits you need to remove. Any addictions, you need to remove those as well. Get rid of, we had something fall out. Get rid of the things that are no longer serving you. The card that fell out was the, what is this? The 9? Yeah, I'm looking at it backwards. The 9 of Pentacles. But I want to pull another card because there's something telling me that this card was not for you. Like it was just kind of like they were telling me to get firmer in my grip. Pistol grip, pump on my left it on time. You guys remember that song? Pistol grip, pump. Is that how it went? That just popped into my head. If that song resonates with anybody, or if you're listening to it now, or you like heard it the other day, let me know in the comments because that popped into my head. Alright, so I'm just going to pull from the top. The card that I got was Temperance. The question is, what is the energy between Logan and I? Alright, so... Alright, so I got the Devil. And I got Temperance. The 9 of Pentacles fell out, but I think that was just for me to get a better grip on the cards. And that's when I heard the song Pistol Grip Pump. So just from looking at these 3 cards, there's a imbalance, imbalance. Something's off within your relationship. One of you is pouring more of yourself into the relationship than the other person is. It seems like it seems like someone is being taken for granted. And you know, I can't focus on, like, it's difficult for me to focus on who is being taken for granted because it seems like both of you okay, so both of you are like in your masculine energy right now, and I'm just gonna shoot from the hip on this one, but it seems like Kiara, that you are in your masculine energy because you've always had to like be in a space of where you had to protect yourself, and you're not necessarily able to let go of that. Like, you're very much like, I have to be the alpha female because I have to make sure that all of my stuff is together, and I need to make sure that that, like, okay, Kara, she said yes, okay, that I'm all the way taken care of. Like, I'm always the one paying the bills. I'm always the one looking out for me. I'm always doing this. Like, I have to be masculine because I do not have like a masculine like male counterpart to take on that role. So I could just like regress into my feminine energy and just live a life of ease. Okay. And so with these cards, what I'm getting is that there is an imbalance because you're not letting Logan be the man. And here's, okay, And what I'm also getting is like there's like a lack of trust, and you're like, I don't want to let go of this masculinity because what if he fails, right? Here's the thing. You already like know what to do to take care of yourself. So even if he fails and he just like fails, it's a learning lesson for him, right? But you have to let go of what's causing you like the self sabotage that's causing you like from going into the place that you want to go into, you know, for yourself. Like you may be trying to get here, right? So she's this beautiful woman, right? Flowing with abundance. This gorgeous bird is just landed on her hand so delicately. She's standing in a field or like a vine, vines of grapes. Okay, grapes is a representation of abundance. Okay, but you're not allowing for like this balance to come through. You're not letting for this sun to like rise in your horizon. You're like so in like so with temperance, it's like when you're going against it, when you're going against the like the balance, I want to say, then instead of you pouring water into the cup, you're like pouring out of it. Like that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So putting it all together, okay, and roll with me. Putting it all together. The energy between you and Logan is unbalanced because you're not allowing him to be the masculine energy within the relationship. And that's only because you've always had to be the provider and the protector of yourself. You may not even know what it feels like to just be in your 100% in your feminine energy, and that's okay. There's so many of us that are like that just because of the lives that we've had. Okay? Hey Timmy, how are you? So like let go of the reins just a little bit. Okay? Just try to go into your like ease. Try to let go and try to just be, you know, easy. Like allow yourself to just be like feminine, which is like very nurturing, very loving. Allow him to lead. Go to the mall and allow him to lead, right? Allow him to take your hand and just lead you through the mall. And you just be in a state of like, you know, carefree, and don't worry about, you know, like not make him, but allow him to be in the position where he has to make sure that everything around y'all is safe. Okay? Emily, I see that you're asking me 700,000 of the same question. Okay? Right now I'm doing free intuitive tarot readings. That specific question is not necessarily a tarot reading. So, but if you want me to give a shout out to somebody, feel free to leave me a donation in my Cash App, which is Goddess Revival 3333. Okay? So yeah, let me finish out. Have him lead you and be the one who has to be like the responsible for like the protection like at the mall, right? Allow yourself to be at ease and be nurturing and then go from there. Okay? All right, y'all. Hey Wayne, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Hi, how are you? Can you tell me why my two sisters have negative energy between the both of them? Oh my god. That this question that you're asking me totally reminds me of Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian, and how Kim how they both have like this they have a sister wound, right? In this case, I keep hearing patriarchy. Like maybe one of them is jealous of the other. Is one married and the other one isn't? Is one prettier than the other and they get more attention from the male counterparts? Just so that you guys know, if you are not into tarot, you do not have to be here. You easily can scroll out. I don't need anyone like, what do you call it? I don't want anyone's I don't I'm being told to say ignorance. I don't want anyone's ignorance messing up the vibe in the room. Okay? So, if you are not into tarot, that's fine. Tarot is not witchcraft. Also, I will say this, if you do not believe in witchcraft, and I'm not trying to say anything, but right? If you were to think about your definition of witchcraft, right? And what that means. Some of those same things that you guys would consider to be witchcraft are the same things that are done already in the Bible. You just need to read it. For example, Jesus raising the dead. That's necromancy. He raised Lazarus and he raised somebody else from the dead. Some people think that utilizing crystals is witchcraft. However, on the breastplate that was given for protection, God told the people to put certain crystals for their protection. I'm just letting y'all know. Keeping it all the way 100. Okay. B Tammy. Okay, yeah. B Tammy, BU. Two male cousins are dating two sisters. That's interesting. Two male cousins are dating your sisters and your sisters have beef. I'm curious to know if there was, issues prior to these guys coming in. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story, and I'm not really sure how this even relates. But years and years ago, I used to date this guy, and he was telling me he was from Brooklyn. And he was telling me how back in the day, like how men that he knew, they would basically do things to like gas up the woman or to like totally like change who she was just to like, I guess, to hurt her on purpose or to cause problems within the home in some way or another. And I don't know if this is something that's going on with these two cousins that are dating your sister. I'm not really sure. However, comma, I say all that to say that if you really want to know what's going on between them and why there is the bad blood, this is definitely a conversation that you guys need to have together. But I am pulling up that there is some type of sister wound regarding something that has to do with men in their lives, and they're really need to be in a position where they can forge a tighter bond. Not that they're going to both have to combat these men at some time, but their blood needs to be thicker than the water ties that they're building with these two male cousins. Okay, I hope that resonates and and helps you. You guys, if you are just now joining, my name is Danae. I am doing intuitive tarot readings for free, but I am going to log off. I'm getting sleepy and I want to take a nap and maybe eat some food. I've been on here at least for 4 hours. Time goes by when you're having fun. So I say all that to say I'm going to take my last question now, if there is any. Cosita Linda, you didn't mess up my vibes. The other person did, and I appreciate that you like stepped in and said something. I really do appreciate that. But it's just like, I don't know. When people try to purposefully be negative because they lack understanding, I'm telling y'all, and I'm going to say this, and I would never ever tell someone to leave religion, but you definitely, within religion, right? It's just like government, right? You really need to ask questions. Not everything that they tell you is necessarily the truth, and that's within all things. You have to use your own discernment, everything that is not, everything is not the devil. Everything is not demonic. There is a duality. There are, like, with opposites, right? So if something is hot and something is cold, it's not two different things. It's the same thing, but it's just at different like what am I trying to say? It's like at different energy levels, different, like, at different places of polarity, right? It's still the temperature, right? It's just that the temperature is hot or the temperature is cold. It's the same thing. And then also, from my understanding, and then I'm going to leave it here, Christ, if you believe in the story of Christ Jesus studied at the Egyptian mystery schools when he was a child. He also studied with the Hindus, and he also studied with the Buddhists. If you do your research and you understand and you read these different ancient texts, they literally talk about these things. Jesus coming and learning with them or whatever, right? That's why he was, what was it, from like the age of like 13 to like 30, something like that, and don't quote me, he was missing, like he was there and then he wasn't there. It's because he was studying. There's a lot more going on in this world than what you see and what you're being told. Not that it's all like lies and fugazi, but a lot of it is to keep you under the thumb of control. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that. But y'all definitely get out here and read these books. Read these books, and if you're not a reader, then get what do you call it? You don't even have to get necessarily Audible. You can go on YouTube, and there are hundreds of thousands of people who have taken their time to read these books aloud to you, and it's absolutely free. You just have to listen. That's it. Anyways. Wonka, ignorance, even if it's witchcraft, it's our damn business. That's right. Let me craft and conjure how I want to. I feel you on that. Thank you. There's a whole lot of questions, y'all, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to end it right now. Without pulling any cards, let me just go through really fast. Okay, Leanne, can I get the energy between Jamal and I? I think I did that. No, that was Logan. Can I get the energy between Jamal and I? It's like... Leanne, you need to reassess if you even really like him. Like, is he for you? Jackie, will me and Riley be together? I don't think Riley's the one. Shade, is my baby daddy gonna try to rekindle? He might, but don't allow that to happen. That's a cluster of foolishness. The world is mine. I don't... Black Hawk is my 8th grandfather, and I'm considered black. Let's get our land back. Alright, girl. Do what you gotta do. Wayne, what do I dream and think about this guy named Courtney? I'm not... I don't really do dream interpretation, and I don't necessarily read minds, but if I were to go off of the energy, okay, Wayne, it's either, this is what I'm getting, it's like there's a love-hate relationship in the situation. So you might be having a dream where it's like you really, really love Courtney, but at the same time you're like unaliving him, like you're like you have a I want to say knife, but at the same time, I see a machete. So that could be it. Wonka, blind. Blind what? Ignorance, even if it's witchcraft, it's our damn business. Wayne, he says, yeah, yes. Okay, I'm here for it. Jackie, I think I already did that for you. Wonka, blind. I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Blind what? Can I get an energy between Jamal and I? I think I already did that. You guys, if I haven't already mentioned that these lives I do post them on my YouTube channel, which is the Sacred Lotus Temple. If I've answered a question and you missed the reading, you can go there and I will put it up there. So this particular reading for today will be there tomorrow. Wonka, will Rami and I end up together? I don't know. I don't think so. Wonka, I meant the government want to keep them blind. Yes. Olivia, will I hear from JW this week? If you call him, you will. Rish Ab, am I going to get a desired score in my... I don't know what the IELTS exam is on your first attempt. Are you going to get the scores that you want for your first attempt? I feel like you're going to exceed. Like say if you wanted to get a score of a 10, you're going to get a score of a 20. All right? But that all depends on how much you've been studying and how much effort you've been putting into it. Don't go in there and you haven't opened up any type of the source material thinking that you're going to, get the highest score and you haven't done the work. So just make sure that you've done the work, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to go. For now, I'm going to log out because I need to go pick up my babies from school. With that being said, I may come back tonight. If I do come back tonight, you guys, and you want to know that I'm back online, please follow me and do that little notification stuff where you get notified when I'm live. All right, like my picture will come up on the top of the screen and it'll say live, or it'll have little pulsing red lines around it to let y'all know. All right, so if I wasn't able to get to your question, if I do come back online, it won't be until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? But in the meanwhile, you guys go ahead and follow me, and if you want to schedule a one-on-one reading with me, you can do so. Go to my profile and follow the link, and you can schedule your appointment. I don't think I have any more. Well, I've been here for 4 hours, so you probably won't be able to get one scheduled for today because I do have some evening ones, but you probably could get one for maybe, what's tomorrow? Tuesday or Wednesday. All right. So you guys, as always, I love you and have a great day. Bye.